Hi. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a very beautiful day here. I'm sending out some love and positivity on this beautiful Thursday, which I think is after the hump day. So I'm out here walking my cute little, whoop. Well, there he is. My cute little rescue dog. Well, I've had him forever. Peter. And we are having a beautiful day. We got up early today. We want to send out a lot of love and positivity. And if you need any advice, I am here for you. I'm really, really good. I love giving love advice because I'm really good at it. So pop on and you can ask me any kind of questions. I'll be happy to answer you. Oh, I could take this off and see better. Yep. Well, guys, let's do it. It's 10:40 a.m. It's 10:40 a.m. here in beautiful California. The day is young and so are we. We're having a good day. People are out working. And look how beautiful. I wanted to stream outside because it's so pretty. It's so beautiful here. Oh, my doggie has stopped walking. Come on, Pete. Up, Pete. You gotta get up. You gotta get up. That's Pete. That's little Pete. Everybody loves little Pete. Come on, honey. Up. Let's get up. Come on, Pete. Figured we'd come outside today. Oh, there's a guy, a neighbor we have. He lives across the street and he dresses in rags and he collects cans. He goes through the trash and collects cans. This man has that disease. He's very wealthy, but thinks he's poor. And what's besides that crazy disease, right, where you are rich, but you think you're poor, and he collects cans for I'm not sure what that is, but I like to give my cans to the homeless or people that need them or people that are trying to get some extra cash. Hey, hi. Hi. I was just talking about if you need love advice, I'm here for you for love advice. Hi. I love giving love advice. I love it. Hi, everybody. Hey, guys. Such a beautiful day. I decided to come outside. I'm here for advice, for love advice, or any kind of advice. Financial advice as well. But I was telling you guys that there's a man that lives across the street from us who's very wealthy because he's been living in my friend's apartment building for years. And the man has, with his stocks, and he was a trader, and he has, I think it's 4 or 5 million in the bank, but he lives like he's poor. He dresses in rags and he collects cans, which is really, really, I'm taking this off so I can see better, which is really crazy because I like to leave that for the people that really, really need the money. But it's a mental disease. I don't know the name. I don't even have earrings. Thank you. Oh, hi, Davey. Hi, everybody. Do you guys have, I'm here for your financial advice and love advice, both, because they're intertwined, right? Bracelets? No, only this today. Only these. But when I put these on, it's hard to read. But I'm out here. It's beautiful. So yeah, it's weird. So this man has like 4 or 5 mil, but he collects cans because he thinks he's poor. And here's the kicker. Here's the kicker of this. He's a germaphobe. And he wears gloves and mask. And he won't stand near you. He won't go near dogs. He thinks they're dirty. But he's going through the trash. Isn't that craziness? It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Oh, it looks like a halo. It does, right? It does. You know, I normally stream from the comfort of my own home. But today I said, you know, it's beautiful out. Let me pop by. It's early here. Here in California, it is 10:45. It's absolutely beautiful. It's really sunny. So I said, let me come outside. Because we could always, oh, here's like a little, there's a lady and two babies. Oh, how cute, a lady and two babies. Nice to meet you. Oh, Korea is beautiful. Hi. Hold on, Pete, I gotta pick up your turkey. Korea is beautiful and the food is exquisite. So I've never been, but my dad used to go there a lot. And my cousin wrote a book, so he toured the world. And his favorites were Korea and Japan. And he said the people were so nice and it was so clean and wonderful. And the food's really good. Oh, good afternoon. Hi. Thanks for popping by. Do you guys have any questions? You can ask me any questions. I have a show right now that's on Tubi. It's not my show. I'm just a part of the show. So you can stream it. I'm doing stand-up. It's called Rosie Tran Presents. And it was on Amazon Prime. And she put it on Amazon Prime, and it was on Amazon Prime for a couple months, and now it's on Tubi. She signed a deal with Tubi. I like Tubi. I want to put something on Tubi myself. I have a movie that I produced. I'm one of the producers. Let me not get ahead of myself and get crazy. Like a typical California egomaniac. No, there's a movie I'm a producer on. Well, there's a couple, but one that's right now on Tubi is called Parallel of Dreams, and it's pretty trippy about, it's kind of like a horror thriller. But I was telling you guys about, it's really, I understand about Hollywood. I hate it as well. But I'm here. See, I'm here. I moved here like 20 years ago from the East Coast because I do stand-up and acting. But now in this climate, in this era, anyone can produce, anyone could do shows, anyone could do stand-up, anyone can write and produce stuff anywhere in the world. I have a huge affinity for Florida because I went to college in Florida, so I'm probably gonna get a place down there too. But I understand all about Hollywood. It is not what it used to be. It's crazy. The politics are crazy. You know, a lot of parts are just filth and gross. And then the business is insanity. Hi. Thanks for popping on. But I am here. If you guys want to ask me questions, you could just write them. Love questions and financial questions. I love helping out people with finances and with love advice. I've been married for like 17 years, and I was also, oh, how do you do? Samantha, what's up? My favorite name. So, where I'm walking, it's a place called Spalding Square. So, do I do Jake's? No. Is that in Los Angeles or Orange County? It's called Spalding Square. So back in the day, years and years and years ago, this was the old Beverly Hills, along with Hancock Park. Oh, you want to see something? So see that house? That was James Dean's house. Good old James Dean, if you're old enough to know who that is. That was his house. And the people that own that house it's not like a Home Depot or a Home Supply, but it's like that, but it's like wood and paint and all that kind of stuff. Building supplies. It's called, I'm drawing a blank, but they own a big place. I think they're selling them. But yeah, they redid the house, pretty crazy. And you know what's cool around here too is they have the house Oh, that's so wonderful. Thank you so much. But where's Jake's? They have the house where they filmed Father of the Bride. Do you guys know that one? Father of the Bride. It was really, really, really... It's an old movie with Steve Martin, but they filmed it at one of these houses around the block. And then they also filmed Friday the 13th. And Freddy, the Freddy Krueger. Isn't that crazy? Oh, Jesus loves you too. Jesus is king. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just saw one of my cute neighbors. There you go. Thank you so much. Yes, praise God. Absolutely. Jesus is king, died for our sins. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. So, Freddy Krueger, I remember when that movie came out, that was so scary. Like his nails and his funny shirt. So that house is around the block too. My doggy's old. He walks so slow, but another time I'll walk by there. And I'll show you guys because it's pretty cool. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. So do you guys have any kind of advice? Financial advice and love advice? Oh, I was going to tell you. So I have been married 17 years, and before that I always had long-term relationships. And I've been proposed to and all that kind of stuff. And what I could say is relationships are like a give and take. They're always a give and take, and you have to compromise. That's a good relationship. Oh, someone was asking about this hat. This is a clothing brand. It's just a clothing brand that my husband was doing some art for. His Hispanic clothing brand. That's what that's from. So, back to the relationship advice. It is really a give and take and a compromise, a big compromise, because you really have to be able to, see things another person's way. A lot of times they say, philosophers have said that being married or like being with a partner, committed, is the highest form of yoga, because you see yourself as a reflection in the other person. So a lot of times when things get tough in relationships, people want to just bail, or they want to just get a new person because it's work. But whenever you start peeling the layers, whatever problems you have with whatever partner you have, when you peel those layers, you're going to get the same issues and the same problems. They're going to come up with every single person that you're having the relationship with, because that's just science. That's once you go deep and you keep peeling the layers, things are going to come up that need to be healed. So if you just keep bopping from person to person, you're never going to get deep. If you have a nice committed, now I'm saying a good relationship where you both cherish and respect each other, that kind of thing, that you make each other your best selves, then you can grow, then you really grow. Like I'm an only child, so I always had things my way, and I'm a little bit of a neat freak. Oh, but my husband, he comes from a big family. He is not a neat freak. He is an artist. So he has things all over. So I had to, learn to compromise. That's why I was telling that story. So if you have long-term relationships, you also you can learn about yourself. You really do learn about yourself. You really do. And it's kind of fascinating. But I do have friends that they just want to be single, which I understand. That's a big thing. Get your independence. And they don't want to deal with someone else's crap. That's a lot of things too. A lot of times people don't want to deal with people's crap, which I understand. Or a lot of times people have been in a long-term relationship and then they just don't want to get married. They don't want to have a partner. They don't want to deal with it. They just want to play the scene, which I understand too. It's all kind of, where you are in your life and what you're going through. And to honor yourself and give yourself grace. You always have to honor yourself. You don't ever stay in a relationship that is not feeding your soul. And that's a job, that's anything. Like, you have to, life is so short. You know, the older you get, I mean, people drop dead left and right. Seriously, it's like crazy how many people just drop dead all the time. And not to be morbid, but, you know, that's just reality. They just pass. Oh, hi. Hello from the Philippines. Are you near the beach? Philippines are beautiful. I was talking about some love advice that you have to, when you're in a relationship, you have to be in a relationship that mutual respect, that you can take care of each other, and that it's a good, healthy relationship for your soul. So my new friend from the Philippines, I'm here to help out and give some love advice and financial advice. Imagine. It's a two for one. But I was talking about relationships that you have to do ones that honor each other, because life is short, that's for sure. And I was saying, once, you know, you get my age, I'm like halfway through life, I guess, depending on how long I live. You don't want to waste your time. And even if I was young, super young, or, you know, in high school or in college, I don't want to waste my time. You really want to do stuff with your time that respects you and serves your soul. And hey, you, how are ya? So my neighbor, he was on The Beast. I don't know if you guys watch. There's a show called The Beast where people compete. So my good friend, he did really well. I think he was either the second runner-up or the actual winner, the whole winner on The Beast, which makes me happy because he's a nice guy. He won a lot of money and he's a sweet guy. And he said that, I forget the guy's actual name, The Beast. Is it John? He said he's really, really a nice person. So there you go. Isn't that good? He's also making candy now. I saw it at Ralph's. It was so funny. But yeah, so, you know, you want to, in your lifetime, you're young or you're old, you want to do things that feed your soul and make you happy. You know, if you want to go climb a mountain, climb a mountain. I wouldn't climb a mountain. I'm too chicken shit for that. Nor do I have the desire. If you want to go swim in the ocean, if you want to go to Paris, if you want to go visit the Philippines and go in the ocean there, you want to visit Korea, whatever you want to do, it's just go do it. Just go do it. Like, don't be scared, because life is so short. Even though it seems long, I will say, you know what people always said when you were young? Oh, time flies. And oh my God, all of a sudden it's gone in the blink of an eye. All that stuff is true. I don't know why the older you get, the more time flies. I don't know why. But I'll tell you this. When I've been in jobs, which I thought were stupid, and they were boring, oh, the time, woo-wee. Or like when I would be in algebra, because I'm dyslexic. I hate math. Algebra or like calculus, and I would see those numbers that were all backwards, jumping around with the dyslexia in my brain. Oh my God, that was just like torture. It was like being tortured. So that time was just so slow. And then, but now, at this point in my life, I feel like the day, I don't even have enough time in the day to do stuff. Like I'm planning out when to do these auditions, when I'm going to live stream, when I have the comedy show. Well, the comedy shows are always at night, but it's like you just really have to plan your day properly and not do things that you don't want to do. Things that are, especially, well, obviously if something makes you feel uncomfortable, whatever, but you don't want to do things, you know, if you're in a bad job, just get a different job. You know, if you're working with people that you don't like, you know, now listen, not everything is going to be roses and beautiful. There's always going to be things you don't like. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. I have allergies and I'm walking by all these plants and flowers. So you have to make the best of things. as well. But I mean, if you're totally miserable or you're, not being respected or whatever. But if you can make things work, that's great. But you really want to do things that feed your soul and make you happy. Because life is short and life is quick. Life is short and quick. Oh, I just saw my friend. She's sitting there, and I thought she was lost. She fell and hit her head, and sometimes she's not lost, because sometimes she'll get lost. She just is taking a break because it's hot. So she's probably was gonna sit down, but it's really hot in California right now. Like, I'm overdressed. I'm gonna attempt to carefully cross the street, because look at this. The street is crazy. The car's like, why is she filming? But I'm doing it because I want to. So we're gonna go here. Oh, here we go. All right, carefully crossing the street, carefully, very careful. Hi, honey. That was my friend, who I thought she was confused, but she just looks like she's waiting for a ride. So I'm gonna come sit in the back here because it's really nice. This is like a little patio area here. I'm gonna show you guys. See, it's nice. You can see the trees and stuff. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Okay, hold on. It's locked though. Oh, okay. I'm gonna check out this area back here because it's really nice. Let me get my keys. They've been having fires in California, and I'm telling you, the air quality is really bad. I am like a friggin' janitor with all these I'm like a janitor because a lot of people give me their keys to their houses. Not a lot, like a couple, because God forbid if there's a fire, they're like, go save my animals. So I have a lot of people's keys. And yes, I can leave it in my house, but I don't want to misplace it. I don't want to forget where I put it. I don't want to have, so I just keep them all, so I'm like a friggin' janitor. It's kind of funny. Oh, it's nice over here. Here, look. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come over here because it's like peaceful. Right now, it's really peaceful right here. Really peaceful. But I don't want the sun right in my eyes. Oh, here. There you go. There you go. And see my little dog. Sit with my little doggy here. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't it crazy? I've been on here like 20 minutes, but it goes fast. It goes so fast. So, this is nice, sitting in our little patio area. So, I was saying, you guys have questions, love advice and financial advice. So I'm just giving it out. I was talking about when you're in a relationship, it has to be something that feeds your soul. Because if it doesn't feed your soul, you are wasting your time. Or if you're trying to make things work, wasting your time. If they're not going to work. I mean, like, we've been to therapy in our marriage, and it worked. But you really have to be willing to change, and you have to be willing to compromise. You really do, because that's really like the key to having a good relationship, is the compromise, or else it's not gonna happen. You know what? It's really hot back here, guys. So I think I'm gonna have to go back in my house because it's hot. And like, it just got hotter. My doggy's panting. So we don't want doggy to be panting. And I'm hot. I think they said this weekend's Memorial Day. I think they said it was gonna be pretty hot. I have to carry Pete with one hand because he's old. And what happens is when doggies are old, they get like the bone stuff. I'm giving him a bone. It's called bone therapy. Excuse me. It's called bone therapy. Or getting weak because he's old. And I probably have to have him lose like a pound or two. Because I spoil him and I definitely overfeed him. I mean, he's not like, you know, obese, which would be really bad on his joints because he's so old. But he definitely can lose some weight. And the only person who can make him lose weight is me because he doesn't feed himself. I mean, he eats the food himself, but obviously I cook it. And oh, someone has a nice comment. Let's see. So now we're going to tiger hunting tongue night. I don't understand that at all. Yeah. So I'm gonna go back in the house because it's getting really hot. Really hot. Where the hell are those keys? I just had them. Remember I was saying I'm like a janitor? Plus I want to have some more coffee. Doesn't that sound good? So do you guys, any advice that I can help you guys with? I would say any advice at this point, but I was going to I'm focusing on the relationship. And maybe we'll do the financial stuff another time, but, and just really focus on the, I know I have it so close to my face. It's so funny. That's because I'm walking around. I don't normally go that close. Okay, that's better. There's my coffee. Hold on, I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna sit on the couch. I'm gonna sit on the couch. I'll open up the windows. And now I'm gonna switch the glasses, watch. I'm gonna switch them. Oh, yeeks. I like myself better. With the sunglasses, because mommy needs a little Botox and all that kind of stuff. Okay, I don't need this hat now. Whoop! There's my hair. Hi everybody. I don't even like these glasses. Maybe I'll switch them. I have some really, oh yeah, that's what we're doing. I have some really cool glasses right here. Sorry, I don't even know why I have this all so close to my face, but so love advice. I'm really good with love advice because I have been married 17 years and I also always had long-term relationships, and all my girlfriends and guy friends come to give advice, and it doesn't matter if you're dating a guy, if you're a girl dating a girl, guy dating guy, the advice is all the same because we're all human beings. So none of that matters. Andreas Leak. Hi. Oh, God, we have so many fun people here. Samantha Hendricks. I feel like I know you. Do we know each other? Two Samanthas. Prometheus. 009. Jesus loves you. Yeah. Now I can see clearly with my glasses on. Hi, Granny. Hi. Sexy Grandma. Oh, yeah. I hear you. I understand. Believe me. I understand. Hi. Hi. So I want to say hi. I want to thank everyone for popping on. And I would like to say, Swiggy boy, hi. Swiggy, I love that. Gwenny, hi. Thank you everyone for coming on. And Chris was my first guy coming on. I really appreciate that. And since I'm not getting a question, there's no questions right now, I'm going to say that, hi. Kylie, hi. Hi. I was here doing some advice Love advice. Oh my God. Here's some advice for myself. Get some new highlights. My dog is going crazy. The relationship advice, because I'm really good with relationship advice. All my friends come to me for relationship advice. I've been married 17 years. And having a long-term relationship, you really learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about the other people. Yes, I'm here for any questions you have. I've been through it all. I've had long-term relationships. I have been proposed to. I have had fiancés. I think I was like really in love 3 times before. My husband. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you. That's so sweet. My bird's going crazy. This is my rescue dog. Yep. I usually have 2 dogs, but our other doggy passed. And rescue birds. My rescue bird is going crazy. She's a loner right now because we always get birds that are sick or, you know, need special care. So right now, her little mate passed. Her mate passed last year. So right now, her and I are bonded. So I take her out and she can play and she can come out of her cage and all that. I always let my birds out of the cage. Doesn't that sound fun? I let my birds out of the cage. It sounds like just 2. I only have 2 right now. Just 2. Just 2. Just 2. Just 2, but I always normally have a foster. So we foster. So we get the dogs ready to get, oh, you have 2 also? What kind of animals? What kind of animals? And we always have a foster, though, so we always have 3, normally. Or, let me rephrase that. Okay, I normally have 2 dogs, but 1 passed, and we are going to get a second dog. Oh, just, you got dogs, too, yeah. And then I normally have a foster, so that's always like 3. There's been times where we've had like 2 or 3 fosters that were siblings. It was crazy. It was crazy because when we get the dogs, they're usually like you need to train them a little bit. I've never had a dog that wasn't like super sweet. I did have a doggy, the last guy, Freddie, who like Freddie wasn't used to being held and picked up, so I would hold him and he would try to live stream. Oh, how do I live stream? I just press live and just go on. I just press the live and that button, the button down, like that plus button, yeah, and then just and talk. Well, today's theme was love advice, but I haven't gotten a lot of questions in love advice, so I'm just giving advice. Yeah, but so we had Freddie Mercury, and Freddie Mercury was not used to being held. So I would pick him up, and like his head would try to like turn, and I would like move it back with my shoulder. I would like move his head back. I'm like, oh, you're gonna get love whether you want the love or not. You know. Oh, look at Pete. There's Pete. I've had Pete long time, long. 9 years. Yeah, we celebrated his gotcha day because he's a rescue, so I don't know when his birthday was, but I did. We did a birthday. I think I still have the thing on the wall. Yeah, he's cute, right? They found him in South LA. Someone abandoned him and his friend to like a pole in front of a supermarket. And he was a mess. He was a mess. They had to take his man junk off because he had like a huge tumor. That's it. That's why we named him Peter. Because they had to take his off. But, and then they were like, oh, he's going to have to wear diapers and do all this kind of stuff. But you know what? He does wear diapers at night. I put the diapers on at night. But not in the day. Because it got really good. Like it wasn't, they were like, oh, he's going to have, you know, problems or it'd be really messy. But I didn't care. I was like, this dog is so sweet. This dog needs love. And what happened was, you know, we got him. He was probably, I mean, the rescue said he was like a puppy, but he might have been 1 or 2, but it's still like a puppy. So, he got really good. Like it didn't, like, for lack of a better word, it didn't drip. Yes, Jesus is king. Yes, I went to Catholic school for 1,000 years. We were in church like 5 days a week. Yes, definitely believe in Jesus. Yes, Jesus is king. Yes. I pray every morning. But let me just finish telling you about Pete. So they said, well, a lot, prayer helped Pete, that's for sure. They said like it's going to be, he's going to have like a lot of mess and all this. And you know what? It's like he kind of healed up, you know, and now he does wear the diaper at night because he's old. And sometimes he wets it and sometimes he doesn't. It's not really a big deal. But yes, I went to Catholic school from kindergarten. Hi, still me. 4084, still me. I'm me. I'm still me. You've probably always been me. I mean, yourself. Not me. Yourself. Thanks for coming by. I was saying, yeah, I went to Catholic school for kindergarten until 8th grade. And then I was supposed to go to an all-female Catholic high school called Holy Angels. Holy Angels. And I was like begging my parents. I said, I don't want to be with all girls. I want to be like with boys and girls. And my dad was happy because the public school was free and Holy Angels was very expensive. So luckily, and the cheapness runs in our family, because I like to give financial advice too. The cheapness runs in our family. I'm always up for a good bargain. But yeah, so, but then we still went to church. Like I'm really into, very spiritual. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Huggies to your doggies. Jesus is king. So yeah, I went to this Catholic school and then we would always go to church. I like church, but I like mostly to pray myself and meditate, you know? And, you know, I'm so going off topic on everything today, but I do have to say that when you pray, you have to be specific. And I'm going to tell you why. Because God always does jokes. Like, God has a freaking hilarious sense of humor. Because the other night, I was like praying, God, just give me some send me some unknown surprise opportunities from the universe. And I did this not last night, the night before. And I woke up and my agent texted me and I had 3 auditions. 3 auditions. Now, those are opportunities. Those are amazing opportunities to book the jobs. Now, with that being said, booking a job is possible, but it's a numbers game. It's really a numbers game. And I think when casting goes out, they really have an idea of who they want already. But, so I said to myself, and I said this to Dan's my husband, I said, I've got to be more specific because I woke up, 3 auditions, I asked for surprise opportunities, and they are surprise opportunities. On the same token, it's an opportunity, and it's not like a guaranteed job, guaranteed acting job. So you have to be specific. So next time, I don't know what I was praying about last night, but it wasn't work related. You have to be specific. So next time I'm going to say, dear God, and I'm going to pray, and I'm going to say, please send me an unexpected job, an unexpected acting job. That way I know it's solid, right? Because an opportunity is an opportunity to get something, but a job is a job, like a book job. Like, just send me a commercial. I'll be so happy. Just send me a recurring role on a sitcom. That'd be great. Or send me hosting a reality show. Because I love people and I love reality. I know some people are iffy or whatever about reality. I got married on a reality show. It was so much fun. Before that, I was on a reality show called Who Wants to Marry My Dad? And the daughters were like trying to set ladies up with their dad. And I was like the artist because I used to paint a lot. Now my husband's the artist because he paints. My art is like to stand up and acting and stuff. But yeah, so it was called Who Married My Dad. I was on a bunch of episodes. And then I didn't marry the dad. Then I got married on a reality show that was called Jilted. That was on, I think, Oxygen. And then, hi, Kylie. I was saying, that when you pray, you have to be specific because God has a sense of humor. And when I prayed 2 nights ago, I said, please God, send me some unexpected, exciting opportunities. And guess what? I woke up and I had 3 auditions. Throughout the day, my agent texted, I had three new auditions, which are opportunities. That's great. But I should be more specific and say, God, please send me the job. Just send me the acting job. Just give me the job, right? So, and I was just saying, yeah, I would love, I like reality. Amen. Amen. I love hosting reality. I like hosting because I do that a lot in stand-up. And I do like reality. I know people are indifferent about it. I like it. I got married on a reality show. I was on Who Wants to Marry My Dad. That was years and years ago. I've been on multiple reality shows, and I think they're fun. They're fun. They're so fun. I mean, they're scripted. We know this. They're scripted. It's Hollywood. I also like sitcoms. Oh, I'm on Tubi right now. My friend got a deal with Tubi. It's a show called Rosie Tran Presents. She's one of my best friends, Rosie Tran. And we all do a little bit of stand-up comedy on the stage, and then we do an interview. And it's really cool. So you can watch it free. I'm episode 6. It's called Open Mic Night. And it's me and another guy in the episode, and it's really fun. And it wasn't an open mic. She just called it that. We were all unique. The people she did two of those were all kind of unique. And she has other categories. There was Wicked Women. There was Latin comedy. Bad Asians. That was one of the things, Bad Asian comedy. And it's really fun. It's a fun show. It's called Rosie Tran Presents. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to do a lot more lives. I was doing my lives, and I was doing really good with it. And my mom got really sick, and she passed last year. She's in heaven. So it's, I had to give myself the grace and go through the grieving. But now I'm back. So, and I'm doing, I am doing a roast battle at the Comedy Store. If you guys are in Los Angeles, that's June 2nd with my friend. It's a roast battle. It's kind of rough. Thank you, Kylie. It's rough because it's, you have to make fun of your friend. But that's in Los Angeles. And then I'm doing another show called Live from the Trailer Park, where I do a character named Aqua Fitness. So one of my characters is Aqua because my eyes are the color aqua, and fitness because I love to swim. Aqua Fitness, I love to swim. And my character does all the classes and the fitness in the trailer park, which is a real fun character. So we're doing Live from the Trailer Park. And my friends and I all have our characters, and it's going to be outlandish. We're doing it at a theater called the Cat's Crawl. And that's in Hollywood as well. So that should be fun. We're going to film it. I have never been to Arkansas, but I heard the people are really, really nice. I have a comedian friend that's from there. I forget her town, but she just said it's nice. It's really nice. And I like open. I mean, I like the city, but I like if there's like farm country there, like I really like that. That's why I'll probably get a place in Florida as well. No, I've never been, unfortunately, but I'm always happy to go. I know we're going to do a comedy tour. We are going to do a comedy tour with that show. Don't stalk me, right? Yeah. We're going to do a comedy tour with that show, but I don't know any specifics. They're like working it all out. It could be months from now. It could be, and I don't know the places. I just noticed my doggy has a knot in his tail. But yeah, I heard it was nice. Are you near? Is it like open, or are you in the city part? Are you a city slicker? Are you in the rural? I would love to just have a farm. Sometimes I just want to be like, bye, and just go and just have like a farm with like 1 million rescue dogs, rescue birds, rescue cats, rescue donkeys, rescue horses. Oh, that's nice. It's like a little town. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I lived in New York City. It was wild. It was crazy. And it was when I was a lot younger and more wild and crazy. So it was really good. Like, we would leave the house at like 10, 11, and we would get home at like 2, 3 a.m. That was like the normal, I always go off on tangents. It's part of my charm, I guess. But this is cool. So I was young and single. I was like in my 20s. And you could leave your house. You could like have a beer, leave your house, and across the street they had a Mexican bar called the Mustang that had really good quesadillas. Then across the street they had, was it Molly Malone's? Molly's or O'Brien? It was very Irish name. They had an Irish bar, which had great deals. They had great food. They had great. Oh, he's working. Yeah, sometimes he pops on. He's working right now. He's working. Making that money for the honey. Oh, my friend just texted me that she needs a picture for the flyer for Life in the Trailer Park. So there was like the Mexican bar, the Irish bar, but they were both restaurants too. Then we had a Jewish deli, and we had an Italian place that made homemade Italian pasta, which I've never been to an Italian place where I could buy. It was shaped like a triangle. It was green. It wasn't basil. I think it was artichoke. It was so good. And it was just cheese in the middle. Like you could just cook it and put some olive oil or just put some butter. It was so good. But you had that. Oh, and then there was an amazing coffee place that like on Sundays when people used to read the paper. On Sundays, I would take my paper and I would get a cup of coffee and sit in a nice big comfy chair. And it was just so good. New York was fun because you had everything. There would be like delis that had, I'm getting hungry, delis that you would go in that had, like the potato salad, chicken salad, all that kind of stuff, bagels, all that. But then they would have Chinese food too. It was just wild. They would have like, it was so good. There's nothing like that in Los Angeles, like not with that combo, Places are more specific. They just have like one thing. So that was really, really, really cool. Okay. Pop on another time. And I got to figure out a way to let people know when I'm going to be on. I know there's a way. Still me. But I have not figured it out. I have to ask my friends. But let's see. What else did I want to tell you guys? Thank you for coming by. So I'm putting it out there again. Love advice and financial advice. I'm happy to give that. I think I'm doing an audition for a financial advisor today, actually. Sure am. And you can also subscribe here. You can subscribe to my Instagram, which is, I think it's the same name here, Sammy Larsen Hernandez, and TikTok. So, you could stalk me. You can stalk me everywhere, and you can watch the Tubi. Another movie I did called Parallel Dreams. That's on Tubi. And then you can Google me and see my old work, like my name is Earl, whatever. You could just Google away, stalk away. I'm a solid D+ working actor. Solid D. Not A-lister, not B-lister, D. But you know what? When you're D-list, you can always go up. That's the good thing. You know what I mean? Now, no one has told me I'm a D-list. I'm just saying that. I'm being funny, but I'm also saying that because I do a lot of independent stuff. Now, independent doesn't mean D, but I'm just kind of doing it as a joke, too. I know there's a comedian out there. She says, live from the D-list or whatever, and it's pretty funny. So I always thought that was like clever and fun. And I want to send out some love, some positivity. I'm going to do a little prayer to send out for everyone. Be happy and healthy. We're going to a little Our Father. That's one of my favorite prayers to Our Father. And then I always like to do a Hail Mary. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now at the hour of our death. Amen. Those are my two favorite prayers. They're just awesome. They're just so great. They make me feel so good. So I'm sending that out. Sending out a lot of love I hope you guys, love yourselves, treat yourselves good, give yourself grace, love yourself, take care of yourself, take care of your animals, and I will see you soon, maybe even later today.